to pick up where we left off last time in the slow auction draft. This draft is a 12-hour bidding clock here. Like last time, we'll go over the scoring. It's a 6-point passing TD. He has these passing first down, 0.25. Rushing first down, 0.15. Obviously, rushing touchdowns, 6. Rushing attempts, you get 0.1 points for rushing attempts. 1 point per reception, obviously. Get the 0.1 receiving first downs. They also have a reception yards bonus for 10 to 19 yards, 12 to 29, and 30 to 39 yards. 40-plus yard reception bonus. Tight end premium only 0.5. And there is a bonus down there of first downs for running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends at 0.1, 0.2, and 0.25. This slow auction draft wasn't on Sleeper. It was on an app called Tycoon. Last time I was saying that there was no Tycoon app on the computer. So we are going to hop over to the website where we did this auction draft here. All right, so this is the Tycoon website. This is the setup. This is the players that are currently being bid on the my left. And this is still the player pool. Last time I only collected 2 players. It was Bijan and A-Chain. Since then, I've added to the team. So far, I have Kyler Murray, Bijan, Devon A-Chain, Kenneth Walker, and James Cook. So this whole offseason, I've been talking about how what I've learned from last year is having a super running back heavy approach, getting 3 to 4 running backs, and then building from there. Previously, I talked about how lately I've loved the way my 4 running back teams have looked. So in this auction, my goal was get 4 upper echelon backs, and then I'll just build the team. I'll just build my team from there. And that's exactly what I've done with Bijan, A-Chain, Kenneth Walker, James Cook. We had a $500 budget. I'm sitting at 139 right now. Obviously, still got positions to fill. So we got to be very selective, be patient, and we'll see how we fill out the rest of this team here. Let's just browse through real quick. We got John Sooth. So far, he has Tua, Bucky, Scat, Drake London, Brock Bowers, Jaden Daniels with a $199 budget left. James Robinson here has Josh Allen, Amarian Hampton, Chase Brown, Nico Collins, George Pickens, Trey McBride, Lamar Jackson, $31 budget left. Fuji Husky, Brock Purdy, Genty, Javonte Williams, CeeDee Lamb, Lad McConkey, Justin Jefferson, and $162 budget left. Rudy Rev, I think it's this commissioner here, $359 budget. He's only purchased Justin Herbert, Luther Burden, Denzel Boston, and Aronde Gatson. So he's been patient, very selective. Curious to see how his build ends up. We got Trey 22, Tyler Shaw, Bashal Tootin, Colson Loveland, $250 budget left still. Gray Fee, Drake May, Jeremiah Love, Jadarian Price. So a very young team here. Stribling, Chris Godwin, Michael Pittman, Tyler Warren, Chris Olave, Ty Simpson, and Caleb Williams. Almost has a complete roster. Only $73 budget left. DR Ambro, Jackson Dart, Jameer Gibbs, JSN, Jordan Tyson, Roy McMillan, $146 budget left. Definitely got some heavy hitters here. Team Sean, Daniel Jones, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, Jonathan Taylor, $190 budget left. Last time I mentioned how I liked how Sean was building his team here. He had, I think, Jamar Chase and Derrick Henry at the time, but he's gotten the elite wide receiver with the vet score point running backs, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey. Got Jonathan Taylor here as well. So I like his build. So I know I'm going to be competing with him here. He still got this nice money to spend there as well. LD, Brennan Sorsby, Saquon, Brees Hall, Devontae Smith, Alec Pierce, Kenyon Sadiq, Travis Kelce. Got 3 quarterbacks here: Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, still with $140 budget left. Dunker, I think he collected a bunch of 27 first that people gave him for auction money. So he's only sitting at $126, but with only 2 players. He obviously, I think he has like 5, 6, 7 first round picks could be. So we'll see how his team turns out. Scuba Nader, Josh Jacobs, Zay Flowers, Puka, Rashee Rice, Amon Ra, $180 budget left. So it's been like maybe 4 days that this draft's been going on. Slow auction draft, 12-hour clock. Once again, Kyler Murray, Bijan, Devon Achane, Kenneth Walker, and James Cook. So obviously I need wide receivers here. And cool thing is, as long as I be patient, they're still, try to get people to use their money. Whenever I'm on the clock to put a player on the clock, try to avoid putting wide receivers because I need wide receivers. But there's still a cool amount of wide receivers out here. You got Jalen Waddle, Devontae Adams, Rome, Carnell Tate, Christian Watson, Brian Thomas, Parker Washington, J.D. Reed, Josh Downs, Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnson, Matthew Golden, Jalen Coker. Still a good amount of wide receivers there. Currently in the pool right now is T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Mecca Buka, Marvin Harrison, Jameson Williams. I currently have a bid on Mike Evans here. It's sitting at $13, but my max bid that I have on him is $16, so it would have to be outbid by $17 or it had to be someone had to bid $17 to cover my bid there. But yeah, we've got the player pool here. 12-hour clock, so it actually pauses from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You can't bid or do anything on here when it's in those between hours. So it's kind of a bummer. And it starts at 6 a.m. in the morning. So if there's someone you want, you're going to have to set that alarm. But yeah, Cam Ward has 1 hour and 55 minutes left here. Starts from the lowest amount of time to the highest amount of time. Jaden Higgins just got put on 11 hours, 35 minutes left. So whenever a player is, say, Cam Ward's here, 1 hour and 55 minutes, someone outbids, it's going to reset to 4 hours instead of resetting to 12. So, chess match type of draft here. So the game plan is, cheap tight ends, mid-range wide receivers here. But it is QB, 2 RBs, 3 wide receivers, tight end, wide receiver, tight end, only flex, 2 flexes and a super flex. So big rosters here. And I got to be selective with my money. Obviously, I have the bid on Mike Evans here currently. And then I just put out Quinshon Judkins for 13. I don't want him. I don't need running backs. So I'm nominating running backs to try to keep people from putting out the wide receivers. I want them to spend their money on running backs because I don't need them. I got 4 already. Terry McLaurin just got put out here, so I'll probably bid on him tomorrow. Have plenty of time, 11 hours, 35 minutes left. So yeah, the game plan is fill out the rest of this roster. I do need another quarterback here, but there were still some decent quarterbacks here on the board. Stafford, Goff, Love, Baker Mayfield, Malik Willis, Stroud, Darnold, Bryce Young, not my guy. So I definitely need to get one of these guys. I'm probably aiming for, I would say Malik Willis, even Matthew Stafford. I mean, even the fact that Jordan Love's still here, I wouldn't mind at all. Yeah. And then when you go to results, you obviously see the activity of people bidding here. Someone just won the T. Higgins right here for $28. Bo Nix out there. Yeah, I just put out Quinshawn. And then obviously the completed bids here. I had Travis Kelce at like $8, and I didn't want to go over more just because there's still some decent tight ends still in the pool here. But I do want a cheaper tight end. But then I did see Kyle Pitts was still in here, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, targets of mine, Mark Andrews, Britton Strange still there. Still not trying to break the bank with Chig, Gunnar Helm. Not trying to break the bank on tight ends, but definitely need to get a decent tight end. I mean, I'm cool with Mark Andrews, Dallas Goedert, but I would love Kyle Pitts there. Obviously, wide receiver still some running backs on the board. So every time I'll come up, actually, I don't know if people are going to waste their money on these backs here. So yeah, we'll see how the rest of this roster turns out. Just kind of an update on how the slow auction draft's going. Definitely got to be patient. It could last a week or two. But yeah, the game plan, try to get people to spend their money, fill my wide receiver core. If I could get Mike Evans here, Terry McLaurin, but I don't want to break the bank on him. Harold Fannon's only at $12 right now. Definitely got to be higher than that. But yeah, you just got to be patient, which is tough. Just sit here and wait and not spend your money. So once Judkins gets, I know someone's going to bid over. Once I get that $13 back, I'll have a little more spending money here. But yeah, I need to get a quarterback. There's still some decent guys here. I mean, even if it has to be Stroud, I know people got a bad taste in their mouth of Stroud last year, so maybe we can get him for cheap. Darnold, people don't seem to love Sam Darnold, so still quarterbacks I can get here. I guess it all depends on how the receivers go. I mean, I would love Jalen Waddle. I would love Rome. I'll take Devontae. Christian Watson, I would love to have. Brian Thomas. Still some options. Even cool with Josh Downs there. Kyle Pitts. I do want Kyle Pitts, man. But yeah, this is the team so far. We'll see how tomorrow goes, man. It's just every day is different. But yeah, I've been pushing the RB heavy dominant teams. I just feel like this year, what I seen last year, I just feel like that's a pretty dominant way of building your team if you can do it correctly. So yeah, we'll just keep you updated how the slow auctions are going. They're super dope, man. Dynasty, I guess it's just dope in general. But yeah, that's just an update, man. I'm Hutch. This is no Offseason. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow my journey documenting all my teams. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. See you in the next one. Peace.